emotional self-care. In recovering from my mental health challenges and emotional challenges of abandonment, trauma, attachment trauma, complex post-traumatic stress, blah, 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 you hear a lot in the recovery world saying you have to take care of yourself or you have to love yourself. And it's like, that sounds so easy. How do I do that? Well, if you're paying attention to what I'm talking about in this channel, this is what I do for self-care. I grew up by the beach in California, but because I married a woman and we had started a family, moved to Salt Lake City, which is where she was from, here I am because my son's not quite out of high school yet, and I'm just not ready to go, although the marriage is over after 18 years, which is okay. It needed to happen. What happened though, was I still get these episodes of feeling worthless, feeling unloved, of feeling unlovable, because it's felt like that my entire life because of my attachment trauma that I experienced early in childhood. There's a residue. It's like there's this default feeling that is not stasis. It's not everything is okay. But when I come out by what is Salt Lake's beach, it's not very nice, but it's got a beauty of its own. I like being out here. There's something that happens in my spirit that just settles and centers, and it feels pretty good. I was driving out here today and I was thinking about this. I'm going to try to show you behind me. There's like a foreground hill. You see there's a safety building way out there. That is all slag. That is all what's left from the mine about 10 miles south. They still dig out to this day, a massive amount of earth, and they're getting copper and gold and lead and zinc from what I understand. I might be wrong. And they truck it over to a smelter, which is not far from here. And then they have this big smelter tower that you've seen in my videos. Once they cook all the good stuff, all the minerals out, it ends up in this huge man-made mountain over there that stretches for miles. You look at pictures from 80 years ago, 100 years ago, 50 years ago, that wasn't there. That's the residue. That's what's left after they sucked out all the good stuff. What do you do with it? Well, there it is. It's just sitting there. They're not building on it. I felt like that about our past and our past pain. And once you endure a trauma or a loss or a rejection or abandonment or a failed business or a failed marriage or the loss of a loved one through death or rejection or whatever bad things happen in life, there's this residue, there's this slag. And I guess it's our job to try to figure out how to wrench out of the experience all the good stuff and put it to use. For me, it's a good reminder to come out to a place like this and just kind of walk around amongst these willows. And I was going to go paddling today, but it's a little too breezy and choppy on the water, and it's cold out. It's 20 to 28 degrees. I wasn't really feeling like being on the water. So what I'm getting at is it's good to find what it is you feel, find what it is that makes you feel calm in a healthy way. There's things that make us feel calm, like drinking or eating too much or porn or sex, meaningless relationships or whatever. But what is healthy? What's good? It makes you feel alive. You know, I like to get out and move, walk around, check all this cool stuff out, and think. This is a short one. Really just taking care of your emotional self, because no one else is going to. You have to. It's not on anybody else. It feels good to be connected. We're humans, but that's what friends come in and do. And when you're on your own, just as a single, it's really good to do this. A lot of singles that I know and spend time with do this type of thing. They go hike, they go climb, they woodwork, and do things that are very productive for them. And it's fun to watch. It feels good because it feels so calm. I guess that's all I wanted to say, is just to remind you about that slag pile. We've all got one. I'm rooting for you. Talk to you later.